Hello everybody. So I am here today about to get my roots done by some professionals. So the reason being I'm making this video is because I usually do my hair myself, and I am about to get it done by somebody else, so I don't even have to do jack shit, which is really nice because I always do my hair and whatnot. But I am wanting to trial two different things within, well, maybe a couple things within this video. So I one, obviously the quality of what my hair is like getting done by a professional, you know, versus my own work, if that makes any sense. I usually bleach bath. I learnt that technique especially with my roots, to help them not, you know, dry out and things like that when you're using supermarket shelf products, because they are fucking really hard to, you know, get your figurings right, and things can turn to shit real easy. So obviously I haven't washed my hair for a few days to help with the oilings, oils in my hair for this bleaching. So this is obviously my natural level. Hopefully I don't get any too bad of run through with my ends, because I still want to kind of keep this colour on because it hasn't fully faded yet. It's still got probably another month or so of a pastel-y sort of settling colour. I do have a slight band here, which is seriously off by like one shade. Sometimes I wouldn't even think that. It's not dramatic, it's actually quite subtle. When a full colour's on, it's actually really subtle, so you can't really tell, and then when it's fully silver again, once it's washed out, it's actually pretty subtle in, you know, transition. But I will tidy that up one day if I find necessary, but I'm actually quite happy with it. It's been washing out too, you know, as in here you can already see it. It might be a bit of a different colour. I mean, I did put purple on my ends and I did have pink underneath, for example, and it is washing out quite fine. I'm pretty happy with how it's coming out so far, but it is pretty light in there, so I would imagine it's not very far off my ends. That's just from home bleaching and figuring obviously different methods out and using different bleach techniques and things at home, for example. So we are about to go in because yeah, I really want to see how this is going to be, and etc. So I will be back with the other part of this video once my roots are lightened and what it looks like from the salon, walking out of the salon, and hopefully we still get to keep a little bit of this colour and it doesn't run through too badly. Hopefully it shouldn't. Hopefully they'll just place it here, and when it washes it might pull a little bit out, but let's wait and see. So yeah, I will be back, and we'll get into the next part later. Hey everyone, I know it's done. So the lovely ladies at the hair salon that I went to today clearly know how to do their jobs, because they lifted it one go beautifully and even. It was just perfect. Obviously I'm about to show you the colours I chose to play with later. It's a little bright out here, but you'll be able to see this really cool transition from the blonde, from the bleach, well, it's kind of blonde, isn't it, into my old colour. So like I said in the part of my video before, it didn't technically run out and pull all this colour out, because I wasn't even sure if I was going to colour it today or not, and I sort of still wanted a little bit of colour on the ends, just, you know, to see what would happen. But there is this awesome fiery pink colour that is right here from where I did the blush pink Adore, that goes into my purples and the little bit of pink that's left. But they did a phenomenal job. By the way, I actually went to a training college to get this done, so top notch to you ladies where I live and your awesome skills. It's fucking perfect. Like, it's like so even and so light. It's still really soft, so it's perfect base for a colour to go on. I'm so excited to try this out, my colours I'm going to do. So I'm just going to come into a bit of a darker lighting so y'all can see this fiery colour in here, which is probably may not be able to pick it up, but I'll put some pictures in because it looks really dull, to be quite honest. But to be quite honest, with the like natural light in your actual eyes, very, 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 very fiery. Where it transitions, it's like this pop of this pink. As you can see, it's just this pop. But they did a phenomenal job. Look at the colour of it. Look at how light it is. It's perfect. Perfect. Didn't even take that long. It took sweet all, to be quite fair. So I am going to yeah, I highly recommend going to the place that I went to here in New Zealand where I live. So I will probably link it in below or something, I don't know, but they did a phenomenal job, and you know, I'm just fucking past impressed. So I think I'm pretty happy with this base, and I'm even have thought of to just rock the blonde sort of change, because I've been so dark for so long. So I'm not too sure, you know, but it's crossed my mind to just keep this rad ass motherfucking hairdo that I have right now. Even with my washed out colours, I'm actually kind of digging it. It's really out the gate. So beautiful and even. It's just fucking phenomenal. Like perfect job. So I will see this beautiful colour in here. My camera's just not picking it up, hey, but there's just this poof of pink where my other pink was, obviously. And the colours I chose are crazy. So I will carry on this video with the colouring very shortly. At the moment I've just got some things I need to do, so I'm going to end it here and edit it all in. But look, it's perfect. You could not get a better base. It is perfect. It's just fucking glamorous. So thank yous on that note, and I will be back with the rest of this video at some point. And otherwise, have a great day. Everybody, this is my hair wet out the shower. So I did use multiple different purples and blues that I mixed up into one big bowl. Hence, I think the little teeny weeny bits of changes, in a sense. The camera is just not doing it justice. It actually looks very pink there, which is kind of weird. But it is really broken up. It's not like boom, one big color. It's kind of like all the perfect purples and blues combined. I'm a little white there, like it's a little white where the color didn't stick, for example, maybe my shitty application. But like in the mirror, I love it. It's perfect. It's like, it's fucking just too cool. It's nice and, you know, bold, but it's kind of not like one whole color where it's kind of like, okay, like there's some different depths in here because of those pinks that I had underneath. They kind of look a little grey, those pinks now, to my eye. You can't really see them with the camera. But they look a little grey. So, it's very dark, very, very dark, bright purple. So, I think the African violet helped with that blue a lot. Although I didn't have much of it, to be quite honest. But it worked. I'm gonna dry it and let it settle. I literally have some white going on in here though, which is okay. Like, that's fine. That means that I'm like at a very good level for colours to sit on top of. It looks like it more or less just toned it there where it is per se. But I'm liking the broken up sort of colours. It's not like kapoof one whole colour. It's kind of a little subtle into changes, and it's not like an ugly sort of changes. There's really nice blues in here. These greys where the pink is. It's kind of like a grey, bluey pink. Kind of hard to explain. It's fucking out the gate. So I'm more than wrapped with this review of products, and the obvious retouch of my roots came out just too cool. So because my hair's still wet, obviously this is going to be a lot more kapow when I am done, and I will update in a couple of months the washout and maybe do another colour below. So I've tried quite a few brands so far. There's brands we can't get here in New Zealand that I'd love to try, like Arrow I think it's called, and Lunar Tides, I think there's another one called that. A few of them. I haven't tried Amplified or the Manic Panic ranges on my current hair. I have tried them in the past and they weren't for me. Probably because I didn't have my hair light enough, but these colours is just, it's just worlds away from me at the moment. So I'm gonna let it dry, because I did mix multiple purples and blues with this, which I will link the ones in somewhere, but I did mention them before in the other part of the video. The paint box blue, chasing blue, and the hair mask by Fanola, the purple one, was actually really strong. The pink was very subtle. Like, I mean, you guys could totally do another one where it's a bit of a kicker, or maybe I could have just added the red to it. I don't know. I don't know how to really do that sort of shit, but those were the colours that I used, and I had a little bit of Fanola to help, the just yellowing shampoo, just to help mush it through and get it in there, and I also used a teeny weeny, about this amount of African violet that was left in my bottle. So next time I'll probably just do African violet on its own, because it's one of my most favourite purples. But to be quite honest, I think this might be my next favourite colouring I've done, because it is just a little bit more bizarre. With the multiple purples and blues, it's actually come out to some really wicked colours. So yeah, anyway, I will put another one up, and obviously in different lighting when it's dry. It's going to be very bright and very awesome, but I am really happy that there's some broken up blues and the little subtle breaks of the pinky hues, just to kind of, it's like, it's not really pink, it's kind of like this purple, it's like purple to my eye, but the camera's picking it up as pink, so it's kind of hard to describe. See how there's these pinky looking colours? They're actually really close to this blue, to your naked eye, but the camera is just, Oppo is, you know, it's just not picking up that really powerful purpley, it's very purple, it is not pink. So I know it kind of has like a hint of pink to it, like just a touch, because I think it's that purple that I used. But like those, my old pinks have just gone grey. Like they just look grey in the mirror. So it's kind of nice to have these breaking up of colours. Like I wish I could show you the degree. Oh fuck. Okay, I might start this again, and do it with when my hair's dry, because it's just like you just can't. You have to see in person to be able to see the multiple effects that these colours have had. Like this colour here, where it looks pink in the camera, in the mirror it's fucking grey, like a dark, bright, silvery grey. Like it just, like that blue and purples and stuff is just like sat on top of that pink like a fucking big steel can of beer, you know? Just perfection. What you want. So it's fucking mint. It's really subtle, like it looks so funny. Like all those parts that I'm touching in the mirror, they're fucking a different colour. I can't even turn this around, hang on. Buddy! So we have dry straight hair. It's looking a little more bluer dry. It has this really prominent tone in there. The root area still got that purple to it, but it's definitely, I'm trying to put my head out the window just to show you, because I'm on like artificial light, so you can see the tones changing. Within, but boom, this is what we have. So this is another light. Again, this is like one of those spiral lights, but not like the white ones, like more like the yellow ones, the warmer shade. So it's different all round, as you can tell. It's really cool how it changes colour. This is kind of like having like a hair colour that changes. So anyway, this is what she looks like. It's really cool. Like I said, that pink has kind of gone to this muddy grey. So it's really incredible how these colours have changed in different lights, and just genuinely, like, it's really wicked. And surprisingly, every time I fucking move, it's like, whoa, my hair's gone to colour, whoa. So it's gonna be really cool and fun to, you know, mess around with, style with, and to play with. But this here is my dry result, and I will be back with another video, maybe with a couple of new products that I saw. And yeah, this is what it looks like. So far, so good.